Henry has already lined up his next wife. He is betrothed 24 hours after Anne's execution. He had been seeing his next wife, Jane Seymour, probably since 1535. We don't have nearly as much information on her. She doesn't live very long as a wife. She doesn't leave behind a lot of her own record. We do know that she's intelligent and she's from a good family. She was a woman described of calm, good sense. She had been in service to Catherine of Aragon, just like Anne. Henry gets most of his wives from the ladies in waitings of his previous wives. She's not particularly attractive or witty. And so some might ask, why does he marry her? Well, maybe Henry wanted somebody quiet, somebody who was the complete opposite of Catherine and Anne, that he wanted obedience, absolute and unconditional. Her motto seems to live up to that, being that her motto is bound to obey and serve. But she does have an important role to play. She's important for reconciling Henry to his daughters, Mary and Elizabeth. She tries to convince him to add them back into the succession. She's very accommodating and good with them. There's also some indication that she tried to push Henry to bring back in more of Catholicism. Remember, he's not very Protestant, and she is pretty staunchly Catholic at this time, and that she begs him to restore the monasteries. But she doesn't live long enough to have any real impact on that front. But she does do the most important thing for the Queen Consort, and she gives Henry a son, a male heir. So she gives birth to Edward, the future Edward VI. Unfortunately, there are complications, and she will die 12 days after giving birth. She becomes the favorite of Henry's wives, and the only wife of Henry who gets a queen's burial. And she'll come back later on as part of, that he will remember her fondly in a way that he does not any of his other wives.